Hello student, this is Poonam Dandare, Assistant Professor of Department of Information Technology of Tulsiramji Gaikwad Patil College of Engineering and Technology, Nagpur. We have seen the wireless sensor network, that means the structure of wireless sensor network and design issue in wireless sensor network architecture in this session. So, first of all, we have seen the structure of wireless sensor node. So, the structure of wireless sensor node, that means a wireless sensor network follows most common architecture like OSI model, TCP/IP model, and basically there are 5 layers in the sensor network. So these are the application layer, transport layer, network layer, data link layer, and physical layer. There are 3 cross layer plans added to those above 5 layers of the OSI model, that is power management plan, connection management plan, and task management plan, and allows the node to work together to increase the overall efficiency of the network. So the component used to make the wireless sensor node are different units like sensing, processing, transceiver, and power. It also includes additional components that depend on an application like a power generator, a location finding system, and a mobilizer. A wireless sensing node's functional block diagram is shown, that means these modules give a versatile platform to deal with the requirements of wide application. In previous video we have already shown the protocol stack, that means the diagram of the protocol. So in this we have just seen the overview of the particular that node. So transport layer, the function of this layer is to provide congestion avoidance and reliability, and there are a lot of protocols designed to provide these functions are either applied on downstream and upstream. So the protocol like this TCP, UDP, SCTP, DCCP, SPX. Second is the network layer. The major function of the network layer is routing. This layer has a lot of challenges depending upon the application, but probably the major challenges are in the limited memory and buffer. So each sensor node have not a global ID and have to self-organize. That means the sensor nodes are in a mobility in nature. That's why they have movement from one position to another position. That's they have doesn't contain the unique ID. So third one is the data link layer. The data link layer is responsible to maintain the error correction and error detection mechanism. It is also accountable for the multiplexing of data frame detection, data stream, error control, and medium access. Last one is the physical layer. Physical layer can provide an interface to transmit a stream of bits over physical medium, responsible for generating carrier frequencies, frequency selection, signal detection, signal modulation, and data encryption. And last is the application layer. So application layer is responsible for traffic management and provides software for different applications that translate the data in an understandable form or send queries to obtain information. This one is the last layer in the OSI model or the protocol stack. For example, in this layer we have used the multiple protocols, that is DNS, FTP, Telnet, SMMP, NTP, NFS, and so on. So these are the some basic structure of wireless sensor network, and we have used the 3 plane also, that is the power management plan. It is responsible for managing the power level of sensor nodes for processing, sensing, and communication. Next one is the connection management plan. It is responsible for configuration or reconfiguration of sensor nodes. And last one is the task management. It is responsible for distribution of tasks among sensor nodes to prolong network lifetime and improve energy efficiency. This is all about the structure of wireless sensor node. So next is the design issues of wireless sensor network architecture. So these are some design issues: energy consumption, localization, coverage, clocks, computation, cost of production, design of hardware, and quality of services. So first one is the energy consumption. So it is the one of the major issue in wireless sensor network. Sensor nodes are equipped with battery that is used as their energy source. So power consumption is one of the main issues. The sensor network can be deployed in hazardous condition, so it becomes difficult recharging or charging batteries. One energy consumption depends upon the major operation of the sensor node, which are sensing, data processing, communication. The large amount of energy is consumed during communication, so the energy routing protocol ought to be used at each layer to prevent energy consumption. So this is the energy consumption. Next is the localization. Sensor localization is a fundamental and critical issue for network operation and management. The sensor nodes are deployed in ad hoc manner, so they do not have any information about their position. The problem of determining the physical location of the sensors after they have been deployed is called localization. This problem can be solved by GPS. So this is the localization. Next is the coverage. It says how well an area of interest is controlled as traced by the sensor. These sensor nodes use coverage algorithm to sense data and send them to sync using routing algorithm. For the good coverage, sensor nodes must be selected in such a manner so that whole network should be covered. So in this we have just used the sync node and the routing algorithm. So next is the computation. So the amount of data processed by every node is called computation. The major problem in computation is that it should minimize the use of resources. If the lifetime of base station is more critical, then data processing can be completed at every node before sending data to base station. In case when we have few resources at every node, then entire computation must be done at sync node. So next is the production cost. As we know, large number of nodes are deployed in the sensor network. So if the cost of a single node will be very high, then we can assume to overall cost of the network will also be very high. Eventually, the cost of every sensor node has to be kept low. So cost of each sensor node in the network is a challenging issue. Ultimately, the price of each sensor node has to be kept less. So last is the hardware design. So when or while designing any hardware of sensor networks, it must be energy efficient. Hardware such as power control, microcontroller and communication unit should be designed in such a way that it consumes very less energy. Last one is the quality of service. The quality of service or QoS is nothing but the data must be distributed in time. It means that it should be delivered within the time period. There are some real-time sensor applications that are based on time. That is, if data should not be delivered on time to the receiver from the moment it is sensed, data will become useless. So there is a various quality of services issues in sensor networks such as network topology, many changes constitutively, and the available state information for routing is constitutively impressed. So you can use the number of topology in the wireless sensor network. So this is all about the structure of wireless sensor network and design issues in the wireless sensor network. So thanks to all of you. Thank you so much.